It's almost that time again, holiday shopping season. As a marketer or a retailer, there are a few things you can do to turn any sense of dread or doldrums into something a little more productive. Experts all agree. This year, it's all about mobile, mobile, mobile. In fact, IBM is reporting that 20% of online sales will be transacted through a mobile device this season. Another hot area is price matching. It's going to be huge. We're seeing big boxes like Best Buy embrace this notion of showrooming or looking to optimize their margin when more and more shoppers are taking to eBay or Amazon to get something at a lower price. We're also seeing brands begin early. Multi-channel marketing services company Epsilon reported email conversions spiked the week of December 4th last year. They recommend promoting your biggest ticket items and best offers as early as you can. After the holidays, it's all about the deep discount. But the key thing this holiday season is reaching your customers where they're buying, which is increasingly on their mobile device. In fact, for one of our December features, John T. Kelt of Group Commerce told us he's seen 40% of traffic to customers' e-commerce sites coming from mobile devices. Check out the feature online December 1st for tips on how to generate your own mobile strategy and what best-of-breed companies can teach you. We are here with Jamie Tedford from Brand Networks. He's on the tail end of the Ad Tech Conference in New York City. And in a nutshell, Jamie, what is it that Brand Networks really does?
So we are probably best known as one of 12 companies that is a strategic preferred marketing developer for Facebook, which really means what we do day to day is help mostly big brands tackle and be more effective marketers on the Facebook platform.
Sure, and being that you work with a lot of retailers, you know, showrooming is something we hear a lot about, really trying to combat people going on their phones and surfing the net to buy things cheaper digitally. What can a retailer really do to kind of drive traffic to the store?
You know, it's interesting. We have a product that we call Go Local, and it's essentially a publishing platform for local stores. So imagine a national retailer who used to really try to publish tops down to all their multiple fans. What was always counterintuitive to me about that was that I'm actually more of a fan of my local store, more so than the national brand. I'm a fan of my local Macy's or my Nordstrom, but I don't necessarily, my affinity is there, not necessarily the brand itself. So this platform allows retailers specifically to build up fan bases at the local level, to have true community relationships between store managers, merchandisers, people, customer service people, and their local customers. And so to your question about holiday and how that has an impact, we really think that's the foundation of sort of social local loyalty. And now that you have fans who are following you locally, you have an opportunity and frankly a responsibility to publish to them in a way that is relevant and timely and says, hey, this is on sale this week, or hey, this is where you'll find these hot Black Friday items. And so it's that kind of open dialogue. I don't think there's any real, to us, it's one of the parts of the calendar holiday. It's a huge one for retailers, but the approach really doesn't change for holiday any more than it would for back to school or any other events on the calendar.
It's true, and you talked social and local, but what about mobile? Where are people really investing in terms of mobile optimized sites versus applications? Are people really trying to go first with this mobile, strategy?
Yeah, it's interesting. It was, I think we all were pretty enamored with HTML5 and thinking about the mobile web, and I think if you sort of followed Facebook's announcements recently around this, they've really acknowledged that was a misstep for them to not focus on native mobile versus open web. And I think ultimately we all know that native mobile has just richer, more immersive experiences, and that was probably the piece missing from an HTML5 kind of microsite strategy. So we're definitely moving all of our clients and moving our business around native mobile with really dynamic social hooks into them. So the lines are blurred between a native Android app with Facebook and other social sort of plugins versus a Facebook app which has native capabilities. So I think that's where it's moving.
Sure, and during this holiday season, we've seen Apple come out with obviously iPhone 5 and the iPad minis. next as well. Is form factor a problem or a consideration for any of your clients, or is it sort of a benefit?
No, it's actually a benefit. I think different resolution, different screen size provides some interesting opportunity for customization, especially now that we're talking more native experiences, because we're really then optimizing for that screen. And there's things you can do with a few extra inches that you could not do with a standard screen. So, yeah, I mean, there's no question people are shopping with their phone out, and our sort of take on it is, how do we intercept the customer at the right point and provide them the right messaging that is relevant both to them personally but also relevant socially? Because if you're there and you're having a great in-store experience, the key for that retailer is that you're broadcasting that out. Hey, this is on sale. Get down here today only. This is happening. So not just a retailer pushing message, but the social web driving kind of this flash mob mentality.
Sure. And coming out of ad tech, what are people buzzing about? What were some of, I guess, the hot key takeaways with marketers and advertisers? Yeah,
I mean, I think it's a topic that you've covered and well, and it's just this idea of social CRM and what is it really? I think to me, there's a little bit of a misperception in the marketplace that just publishing from a page is somehow social CRM. My definition of CRM involves some data points, right? So because I know something about you, be it your email, your name, your member ID number, I can then correlate other data points to provide you a more rich experience and demonstrate that I know you, or I see your patterns, and I can sell to you better, right? So absent that data, it's not really, to me, it's not really CRM so much as it's publishing. What we've developed a product called Loyalty Link, which is effectively the ability to merge your Facebook profile data with your loyalty program. So sort of what you saw with American Express Link Like Love, or what's called Sync, where by syncing your card and your Facebook account, you're now getting a different viewpoint and different offers based on your likes and also your spending pattern with American Express. So take that to any loyalty type program, whether it be an airline or retailer, and think about how that changes the game when we're using a much richer profile, a social profile, and your sort of spending profile to give you a more personalized experience.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right. We thank you for coming in today, Jamie.
Great.
Thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Take care.